If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and do so. Read your reaction starting now.
How long have you been working on that?
Hey, check out our Patreon in the link below. You'll have access to uncut and upcoming reactions, skits, behind-the-scenes footage, and so much more. Your support goes a long way to helping us with more reactions and original content. Also, thanks for subbing. Set the bell for notifications. Your boy YaBoyRockLee. Alright, what's going on, guys? Your boy YaBoyRockLee here.
DirectoryNasty.
Jumping into our ReZero reaction. So quick recap. Subaru went back to the mansion looking for... Wait, why did he go back to... Oh, and when he went to the mansion, he realized something was wrong.
Yes.
Yes. Realized something was wrong. Looking around the mansion for everybody. And literally, like in a fraction of a second, it's funny because I was like, oh, he just slipped on something. Because when I was, it always happens. Like, oh, he just slipped. And you're like, no,
bro.
His bowels are likely all over the floor. And
Not likely. I know what gut blood looks like. That was gut blood. It was deep and dark and rich. I'm like, you only get that kind of
rich.
Yes, you only get that kind of blood out your guts. It was like so oxygenated. It was
it was bro.
Yo, I'm telling you, that's why when he looked at it, it looked black. I'm like, that is gut blood. I knew it. You're like, no, he just slipped. I'm like, nah, bro, he slipped, man.
Well,
unexpected entry.
Yeah, the Bow Hunter is back. It was very unexpected.
Extremely.
Completely off the radar.
How many episodes without her? 21 episodes without the Bowler.
Barely even a reference to her at this point. So, we know the formula, but we don't know how the outcome will be, obviously.
Yes.
We're expecting a series of deaths again. Trying to figure out how the heck they're gonna stop the Bow Hunter and what they have to do right.
What conditions must be met, and more importantly, what's the save point?
Yes, that's the most important point. It is the save point. Because as we've seen already, if the save point is not appropriate, you cannot save the person through your traditional means.
Bro, oh my god.
AKA REM.
Oh man.
You know what my biggest concern is right now? Yeah. First of all, priority of who I care about most of his relationships is Rem. That's what I care about the most. Okay?
Of course.
But that Petra girl is in the mansion.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid of what the heck the Bow Hunter would have done.
That poor girl, man. Innocence. So yeah, hopefully, here's what I'm hoping happen. Petra or Frederica or whatever saw something was happening and
wait,
they're on the run.
Frederica is
I know Frederica. No. But I'm saying, because I don't know if Frederica's good or bad yet. That's kind of like on the fence.
I got minimal concern for her.
Well, not minimal, but I'm saying her Petra and Rem's best chance of survival is if Frederica is on their side. Because can you imagine little 14-year-old Petra trying to carry Rem through the woods? Yeah. So at least if Petra's with them, or if they get a hold of Otto, you know, oh no, they won't get a hold of Otto. Well, at least if it's
Otto's with Rem, not Rem. Otto's with
Rem.
Subaru getting to the mansion.
Yeah.
She's outside.
So if it's Petra, Rem, and Frederica, whether she's good or bad, we know that the Bowler is bad.
So now I have to care about Frederica.
Just a little bit. Just enough that if she's involved, she's on the right side of involvement. AKA Operation Keep Rem Alive.
Yeah. Or what's left of her alive. She's a shell right now.
Yeah. She is. But
just
she's
give
still
her a kiss, Subaru. I know that's what it is.
He's like, true love's kiss will set you free.
Kiss, I'm telling you. Anyways, we're gonna jump into the reaction. If you guys aren't subscribed, now's a great time to do so. Full reaction will be on our Patreon. Let's start ReZero Season 2, Episode 6.
Oh, this is after trial. Which one?
Instant.
That's him, Elsa. Your trial or which trial?
So he's not gonna get to ask the which more questions, which is what I want, which I talked about.
You want to go all the way back,
all the way back
to the first entry. Is this before or after Roosevelt's conversation, though? That's the question. I think he needs to ask better questions at that meeting.
You know another thing they have to think about? He's gonna experience her suffering every time he dies again too. He has to go through that part. But he's not even that bad right now. He's just like, he has resolve.
Yeah. Plus, he didn't expect to die. That's the other thing. He's going the other route.
Okay. Ram. No laugh, nothing.
I think he spoke too soon on this one. It's gonna end bad.
Oh, he's adapting fast to this. He suggested it, but now it's no longer Garth's idea.
Exactly. See? I told you, he spoke too soon on this one. He realized what he did.
Don't lose it, Subaru.
Oh my God. Oh no. Oh, this is going so bad. I love it every time.
You notice this time?
Yeah. I'm telling you, Roosevelt knows.
Look at Roswell's eye.
Yeah.
But you stand no chance against her.
Oh.
He's just rough. How would I know?
I think she likes Gar.
Why would you think that?
Why'd she just have that moment?
She said a stupid conversation. Yeah, it's something. I don't know. Ram have a crush? In the last 5 episodes, did I miss something? There's been a...
I don't know. I guess Gar likes Ram, and Ram's kind of either likes him or playing off of him.
Because Ram's memory is gone. She doesn't remember that they've done this before. I knew he was going to mess up. I knew they was going to not finish the scene. So now we're going to... They're not showing Ram's face.
Technically, he's showing up earlier.
Woo! Golly. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't got a problem with him telling Ram.
Okay.
I knew they weren't going to show us the effects of the conversation.
Oh, yeah. True. Paige is still alive.
Well, this is the past.
I know.
He's going to hug her. She's going to be so happy. Then she's going to read it the wrong way. I knew it. I knew she was going to read it the wrong way. Oh, no, she's good. The cute sarcasm of Ram has been forgotten? Is it me or is Ram more colder without the memories of Rem?
She was always this cold in my opinion.
Jeez. I guess I'm just exposed to her more now. I'm like, golly. What she's going to do. I wonder what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I wonder if Subaru even has a mindset that, like, I gotta die maybe 2 or 3 more times before I put this together.
I think he thinks he could solve it in the first one. The way he's talking, he's very confident right now, but he's doing things out of order, in my opinion.
Agreed.
He's trying to rush through things, and he's saying things to people that he really shouldn't.
Not as bad as before, though. He came off as a maniac in some of the other ones.
Yes, he was less manic, but still over the top.
She believed him.
What if Ram like karate chops her in half?
The resemblance is right there.
What if she karate chops her in half?
She ain't gonna do that.
Ram is cold. What if she karate chops her in half?
This guy, Ram's cold. What kind of statement is that?
I like the dynamic. It's funny.
Oath to who? Roswell?
I don't know. Give her the smoke!
Jeez.
Things escalated so
That's
fast.
what I felt, bro. That's why I'm like at a loss for words. Because Subaru was confident he understood what was happening, and as soon as Frederico was like, nah.
He didn't have the conversation.
What conversation?
Roosevelt says to Subaru last time, go to Beatrice and tell Beatrice to tell Frederica.
Oh, that's what he's missing.
That's what he's missing.
But you should remember the conversation. It happened.
Oh, whoa!
Oh! Yeah, I'm so conflicted in this scene. Like, they talk about her arm, that's not even what I'm seeing.
Oh, God. Huh. Oh, no. What an escape.
Who threw the needles?
The deballer. Jeez.
No, now he's losing it.
She's so cold and right.
She's cold and right with the information that she has.
Honestly, she kind of would. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh.
Oh, word. It's like that.
I don't think you know the implications. Amelia was wearing one.
She was supposed to transform. She could transform, or would have transformed into her other mode. She's an elf.
Oh, she went at full elf?
That's what I think.
Interesting.
It was glowing, and then Subaru took it off.
Yeah.
So that's what we would have saw on Amelia. That was a good catch on your part, man.
That's what I can assume. She's like, what do you mean teleport?
It doesn't teleport, it transforms.
Yeah. Oh my God. When he activated his thing.
He attracted it. Revive the two?
She's gonna draw them, and he has to go get 2 of the dragons. Oh, he's been bleeding out this whole time.
I don't think you're supposed to take it out. Yo, Petra's strong. Cause I think I cut her arm, her hand.
I think so too. You gotta know if you work at the mansion, you're coming for smoke. Look at this room. It was so nice.
It was. Yo, I'm not forgetting about this bow hunter, fam. She took a hit from Reinhardt, bro. So anything they just dished out just now?
Yeah, not enough.
Not enough, man.
Not enough power. I was like, why are you doing so much talking?
Oh, that's it. Oh, no, it's not it.
Oh no. Oh no, don't look. Subaru, don't look.
Why?
Don't look.
Oh. 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 His arm is gone.
Oh my God, it is. I told you not to look. I begged you not to look. I begged you not to look. Oh my God.
Does he still have his arm? I like that he's asking questions. He knows what's gonna happen. 2 maids and 1 shut-in. It was supposed to be timed to your return.
Who's Meili?
He said even in this world.
Yup, guess who he found? Yes. I'm actually on team he can't die yet. He needs more information to make this worth it. He needs so much more information to make this worth it. As soon as he actually made it into the room just now, I'm like, he's good. He found Beatrice. But I think this time, even he said, why'd you save me? I don't know. I don't know if she actually saved him or if he just
he could open the door and nothing would have been there. He's in the other world. I believe if the battle hunter would have opened that door right now, doesn't mean the battle hunter gets in.
Yeah, she's not getting in. For the record, I knew right away. I've watched enough ReZero. I knew right away when Subaru was getting dragged and he opened his eyes and he saw Petra's hands, I knew it was just a hand from that exact moment. And there was no doubt in my mind Petra was not on the other side of that hand. I knew she wasn't. That's why as soon as I saw it, I was like, Subaru, do not look down. I'm like, don't look down, bro.
Dude, I cannot see through his blurred vision and the appendage. So
No, they did it perfectly. At the edge of his vision, with the blood dripping, at the very edge, it's cut perfectly so that it looks like, because of the way he's getting dragged, it looks like she's still holding on and being dragged. But because I know the horror of ReZero, I knew she wasn't on the other side of that arm. I knew she was not on the other side of that arm. I knew it. They do this in the show all the time. The leg, you see the leg, and they show you flashes of things on purpose.
Because they had to make it able to reach, I don't want to call it mainstream, that.
No. Because they showed it later. It had nothing to do with the show mainstream. That was intentionally to make you feel like, oh, good, he still has Petra. And then you realize it when he realizes it. But because I know how the show works now, I knew Petra wasn't there. Only Subaru and people that not paying attention.
I was paying attention. I was watching, but I just couldn't see it.
I knew there was no Petra on the other. He was just dragging it. As soon as they showed it, I knew he was just dragging a hand. I'm like, he's just dragging a hand right now. I don't even think he knows it.
All right. A couple things. Even though it didn't go that well, he did rush it. I'm still like, okay, he's in much more control of his emotions. There's a couple moments he kind of lost it. Like when Ram was like, oh yeah, we just leave it?
Yeah, he definitely lost it there.
I think he lost it once or twice.
Yeah.
Definitely with Ram. And sometime earlier. But he's not.
Roosevelt.
Yeah, you did. We talking about Roosevelt.
Well, I would say honestly, so here was, we saw another example of him coming back and being too confident because he has too much information. He keeps forgetting that things have to happen in a natural progression. So he was back to, oh, I'm rushing it. So he missed out on Roosevelt telling him to tell Beatrice to tell Frederica to let him in on whatever's going on.
But I don't think he needs Roosevelt to tell him anymore. Subaru already has the information. He just needs to say what Roosevelt told him in the previous life.
But if he wants to break the oath that Frederica was holding, he needs Roosevelt to tell him to talk to Beatrice and say this phrase to Frederica. So if the oath is broken, he doesn't have to go back to
I agree with that.
Yeah.
So hear me out. He doesn't need Roosevelt to no longer tell him anything. He knows what the phrase is.
But he doesn't realize he knows what the phrase is.
He just has to say this phrase to Beatrice and then it would happen. So he doesn't need Roosevelt to literally say the same thing.
You're right. Technically he doesn't, but the issue is he realizing what he needs to do.
Right. That's why, at this point, I just wrote it down. Mm-hmm. When Subaru dies, it's about how, because he doesn't have much ability, Subaru convincing others.
Gotcha.
He doesn't have much abilities on his own. So it's about how the heck is this guy going to convince others to follow what he's saying, and they're all more powerful than him, have more motives, etc., etc. So I start wondering, because you know, especially after his return by death didn't allow him to save Rem. Like, I kind of feel like Subaru is being prepped for leadership. Because he has to lead others and get other people to follow him when he and himself doesn't have any power. He's being prepped for some type of leadership, man.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm not going to go too deep into it, but that's what he has to do. He has to lead other people to follow him. Every time.
They're building him into the Sin Archbishop of Pride that he's supposed to be. Imagine. His witch is like, I see greatness in you. I'm going to build you up. But this is her idea of training. Can you imagine you go to management training like at Burger King and this is what you gotta do?
I know.
You gotta work the same shift every day. What if SpongeBob is just RBD but in a sponge? That's why he's always going to work. Jellyfishing. He only do 3 things. Patrick, jellyfish and work. Patrick, jellyfish.
That's his training, man.
And then he dies, bro. At the end of every episode, he dies and he starts over.
That's what it is, man. He has to convince others.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: having the information is not enough to convince them. He has to learn how to
listen more. He needs to learn how to
influence. Figure out everybody's why, which he's done before.
He has successfully.
Yeah.
I think this situation was a little bit tougher because a lot of the things, because of the natural progression of things that happened the first time, people reached their own conclusions that in theory benefited him, but at the time, he was thinking in the wrong mindset, right? At that time, when Garth's like, no, yeah, we want you to do it, it feels like, yeah, no, yeah, for sure. But he already talked to Roosevelt. Roosevelt was like, no, Amelia's got to do it. So on this one, because he rushed things, like you said so perfectly, Garth didn't see Amelia fail all the times. He didn't see that she can't do it. And now here's the other key. He figured out on his own that Subaru passed the first trial. And this one, Subaru told him. That was when I was like, nah, you spoke too much. That's my opinion. Subaru has the right information because he's already done it. But he's talking too much and giving it up
without getting something. He's talking and not demonstrating.
Yes.
He has to demonstrate.
Exactly. And that's where, in this one, his big failure was. Even Roosevelt was like, again, you say, this time, and it's like you're showing your cards to everybody up front thinking, oh yeah, if I just show my cards, they know what I'm playing with, so they'll play ball with me. But that's not how it happens. When people see your cards, they have to dictate, do I want to play with this or no?
Yeah.
So he's literally showing his cards, and everybody's like, no, what? You can't do that. No, we're not doing what you want to do. We're gonna take what you told us, use that information, do what we want to do.
In Subaru's defense, even though we're not, I think he tried. Not necessarily like okay. He knew what Garth wanted. That's why he said it.
Yes.
And then when Garth shut it down, you saw Subaru reflect.
Yeah, he's like, wait, why?
Like, you told me, bro.
Yes.
So he's like, why are you not motivated right now?
But you have to understand, the person has to get there.
Yeah, Garth's not there yet.
Yeah, no.
And also, Garth doesn't want people telling him what to do.
That's a big thing,
He'll
too.
listen to what Roswell has to say because there's an end goal. But Subaru, like, why the heck would I listen to you?
And then even with the stone, Subaru's like, so you don't have anything to give me? And Garth's like, no, what the hell do you want? And then Rem's like, listen, the lady that you love is going. You're not gonna give her a present? And he's like, oh, fine. And it's like, that was a perfect example building on what you said. Garth doesn't, if you're gonna get Garth to do anything, you have to inception him. It needs to be his idea coming from him to you, but it's what you want.
That makes me ask, the stone that Frederica sent with Amelia, I don't know if that's the same stone that went back.
What do you mean? Explain that. Because I remember you said that when we were talking about the stone.
So
but
one
I didn't quite
stone.
catch what you meant.
All right. So if I understand this correctly,
yes,
she was like teleport. She was surprised by the notion that the stone can make you teleport.
Yes.
Okay. So now I have two theories as I'm explaining this. That stone is supposed to make you transform.
Yes.
That's the stone that was sent back through Garth. I don't know if they're handing this thing down. I don't know what stone Amelia's wearing.
No, there's two different stones. Frederica has one, Garth has one. The Frederica one came, tried to explode, or transform, or whatever it's gonna do. Subaru tosses it, and then they cross the barrier, they pass out. That stone, we don't know where it is.
That's my point.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
The stone that came back was Garstone.
Yes.
The stone we just saw get used was Garstone.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay, so what are you saying? I'm confused.
That was it. That there are two stones. One had a different effect.
Oh,
that
gotcha.
Frederica didn't necessarily know about.
Well, see,
That's why she was shocked. Like, what?
yeah, see, that's what I'm saying though. Back to what I was saying. The reason she was shocked that she like, you teleport? No, it's not supposed to make you teleport. It's supposed to make you transform. So she was probably like, wait, what is he talking about?
And
I
to
don't
get
think they
into this
understand.
bear. I think it has something to do with that too. But yeah.
And like, so she doesn't understand that part. So yeah, I don't know. We got to find that little missing link there.
Yeah.
Because Amelia was about to transform. The question is, into what? Half elf? Half witch? I know she's not half witch, but what's her other half that
It's elf.
nobody's mentioning?
It's elf.
Elf and what?
Human. Right? I just assume. Yeah.
No, it's from my understanding, we know she's half elf. I've never heard anybody say what the other half is.
Like Frederica, half beast and human.
Human? Is that what we're going with? Yo, because I didn't think about it. I was like, wait, are we calling them humans? Is that the other half? Yeah, okay, all right, fair enough. I don't know. I feel like I was thinking something else. But
No.
I'm
That's
probably
good.
wrong.
That's good. Anyways, I think we hit all the major points. Super to conclude. Yeah. So anyways, hey guys, thanks for making it to the end of our reaction. If you're not subscribed, now is a great time to do so. Full reaction will be on Patreon. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications. Look for DirectoryNasty. His links will be below in the description as well. So, your boy YaBoyRockLee.
DirectoryNasty.
Out.
Don't forget to follow us on social media. Also check out YaBoyRockLee.com for merch.